Hmm. Hmm. Right. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. This makes sense. So I do have one question. I know there's at least one line where white can try to hold on to both pawns. So let's just start with bishop b5 check here. Um, can you go back for a second? Instead of bishop b5, he plays bishop e3, I see. So the idea that white is trying to do is, well, let's, well, now one of them is definitely falling, but let's go back for a second. Instead of c3, he plays, what if he plays b4? Knight f5, right? And after bishop d2, c3. So obviously, I have to work really hard to get the pawn back. But are these lines always going to be better for me? At least because now he can try to, for example, play bishop a4, right? Mm, got it. Okay, that's fine. I mean, these are complications I think I can work out over the board if we get into it. Hopefully. Okay. The idea, I mean, just to synthesize all this, basically, is if he tries to hold on to the pawn, I'm just going to be using the two knights to kick around the bishops, on especially the one on e3. I wonder also if he could have held on to the e5 pawn with f4 earlier in the game. So bishop e3 now. Bishop b5, f4, bishop f2. There's a no way. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of similar, almost like to where White plays the Catalan systems when he sacrifices the c4. It's kind of similar type of thing. Yeah. 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 Hmm. Yeah, and I think the attack with that happens with knight e2 and f4 and knight f4, g4, h4 lines are very difficult for black to deal with, especially in shorter time controls if you don't have enough time to work it all out. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, I would not have played c5. Black played c5 here. I feel like that maybe it's okay. I don't know, but I would have definitely tried to strike back on the king side at this point, right? Maybe like maybe h5. Yeah, could have knight f4. I can always play bishop h7 and knight takes h5. I think is not usually the best way for him, but maybe even h6. Honestly. Anyway, see what happens. Hmm. Yes, I've had games like yeah, exactly. Just this kind of games where white played knight d2 and b3 and held on to this c5 pawn. Back when I used to play this bishop f5 line, so I know what you're talking about. I feel like this is yeah, it can get very very annoying to deal with this. Yeah, this is a very difficult position for Black to play, even if he was better in this position. Yeah, yeah, because yeah, like where's the king going to go, right? I guess maybe queen side, but then the king side attacks kind of rolls on anyway, right? Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we don't. I mean, I'm pretty convinced that bishop f5 lines are not for me. Yeah. Yep. Highly complicated stuff. Yeah. Man. Yeah. 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 We're gonna stick with that. Yeah, I saw this a couple of times. I think I had a game like this yesterday where they tried Queen G4 and anyway, but yeah, let's just look at it and see. I think I like knight c6. But actually, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's take that back. I didn't realize that I can't take back on c5 with the bishop. Let's go with knight d7. I want to get the pawn back right away. This is exactly my game from yesterday. I think this is exactly what happened. Like this, yeah. How do you drag a game into the thing again? How do you do that? Yeah, just paste it on there, right? Got it. Hold on 1 second, Anwesh. Anyway, I can't find it anymore. Don't worry, it doesn't matter. Um, no, I don't remember. I thought I did have something like this, but maybe I was just dreaming that up. I don't know. I played quite a few games recently. Yeah. I don't think I have had this exact position. Actually, you can. Never mind. Let's just keep going. Yeah. Hmm. So will Black ever castle in this type of thing? So I don't play moves like. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start with knight d7 first. Sorry. After queen g4, yes. So then he plays knight f3, right? I play. What I was actually going to ask is that will Black be able to play bishop g6 and bishop g7 in any of these positions? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you 100%. Yeah. I'll keep my king in the center and start a queenside attack, and white will play f3 and g4, maybe. Okay, I see. Yeah, makes sense. Excuse me, makes sense. I can play this. I think I would feel okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is there any other thing in the C5 variations that I might face that we haven't? Did we look at C3 by the way instead of taking on the pawn? Oh yeah, that's the one. Oh yeah, yeah. We just play bishop G4. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Right. We're playing E6 instead, right? You're saying? Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. It's a good idea. And like early c4 is not a typical idea in these situations, right? Yeah, something like, yeah, maybe not. I don't know if it should be immediately, but like a pretty quick c4. Why is that? Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, there's not really anything going on. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. No, I think this covers the advanced variation pretty much completely. We still need to look at knight c3, I believe, and the exchange. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. That's the Tartakower. We have, yes, you're right. We haven't we haven't covered the Panov, and we haven't covered the exchange, which is basically the Panov without playing c4, right? Hmm. Yeah. Um. We have so far. I mean, so far I've been playing this line with knight f6. Yeah. So then I just, yeah, I get the bishop out and I put the other knight on, I think, e7 or something, and try to hold the d5 pawn in place. No, not that bishop, but the other one. Yeah, that knight c6, castles, knight e7, blah blah blah. Yeah, yeah, yes, correct. I eventually do take on c4, I believe. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I have played my okay. I have played this position with g6 before as well, by the way. Yeah, I've tried both systems and had mixed results, I guess. Sounds good. Yeah, yeah. Let's meet this weekend as well. Whenever you can do it, let me know. Yeah, yeah. That's totally cool.